Hey everybody, how you doing? It's the Sunnyvale Reject back with another video. This is video 7. I'm having a lot of fun and I hope you are too. And again, thank you for being patient with me as I figure all this out. Today we're going to take a look at my point horror collection. Now who doesn't love point horror? Point Horror was a book series that was put out in 1991 featuring such writers as Caroline B. Cooney, Diane Ho, R.L. Stein, Christopher Pike, and then folks like Carmen Adams, Francesca Jeffries, and the list goes on and on. And boy, are these some wonderful books and also some stinkers. There's 113 total, and I have 45, and I've got them pretty much divided up by author, and in no particular order. We're just going to start somewhere. We're going to look at the covers and talk about them a little bit. In the UK, the covers look like this. Point horror, right? Point horror. US versions look like this. They didn't say point horror. Well, that's still beautiful, huh? They didn't say point horror, but they do have the blood splatter, blood dripping logo there with thriller on the inside. So in the United States, they were point thrillers, and in the UK, they were point horrors. Let's dig in. We're going to start with Sinclair Smith. I hope you're ready. Second Sight. I know a lot of people looking for this. It's hard to find. This is Second Sight. Sinclair Smith. Dream Date. Wow. That is beautiful. Dream Date. Let Me Tell You How I Died. I liked this book. Just the right amount of intrigue and suspense. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it will entertain you and distract you from things that might bog you down. Just Let Me Tell You How I Died. This is The Waitress. I have 2 copies of this. It sucks that those stickers are there, but they're there. This one's nice. The pages are yellowing on the other one. If anybody ever wants to buddy read this, I'll give you this copy. See, it's got yellow pages right there, but otherwise, it's okay. Yeah. The Waitress. Amnesia. You better get to remembering real quick, like. There you go, that's Amnesia, Sinclair Smith. And we got Double Date. This was the first book I ever read by her. Takes place, in the snow, up in the mountains, and they were supposed to have a good time at a resort. Didn't work out that way. Nice twists and turns in this one. But a little bit predictable. I mean, come on, I'd be lying if I didn't say that. Double Date. Let's look at some Diane Ho. She's got a ton of books out. I only have a few, and I've never read anything by her yet, but I'm going to start with probably The Funhouse. Here we are with The Accident. Yep. The Accident. The Train. Look at that, would you? That's The Train. Okay. The Invitation. Look, we want to be popular. We want to hang out with the in crowd, but sometimes you got to say no. The Invitation. Maybe let this one pass you by. And here it is, The Funhouse. I hear good things about this. Everybody I've talked to likes this book. This is The Funhouse by Diane Ho. What do you say we look at some Richie Tankersley Cusick? How about that? Okay. Here's Trick or Treat. Thrift. Why? Why do you do that? That's Trick or Treat. The Mall. Yes, this was the first book by Richie Tankersley Cusick that I read. And I didn't think it pushed it enough. It was kind of tame. And a little slow. This is Fatal Secrets. Look at that cover. How nice. Yes. You want to collect these. Every now and then you pull it off the shelf and you look at it and you kind of admire it and you fear reading it because you don't want to, crease the spine or the pages or anything. But what good is it if you just look at it? Come on, that's Fatal Secrets. Help Wanted. I always start this, but I never keep reading it. Something else always comes up. This time it was Creature by John Saul. I read this and I think it mentioned taking place in October. And it's January in Florida and it's sunny as hell outside. You know, it's just kind of hard to get into that kind of novel right now. That's help wanted. April Fools. Have you read it? Tell me about it. This is April Fools. Richie, take a second. We got Teacher's Pet. Oh boy. It's seen better days, but there it is. It's a reading copy. That's Teacher's Pet. What's next? I got these two. Let's see. The Christmas Killer by Patricia Windsor. I've got two of her other books too, and I'll show them to you some other time. But The Christmas Killer. Everyone who I've heard talk about this book was right. Melancholic, sad, beautiful, scary, tense. The Christmas Killer. Pick it up. And then there's Sister Dearest. Come on now. Blood is thicker than water, right? Sister Dearest by D.E. Atkins. Let's see what we got here. We got two by Lithy. I think that's how she says her name. This is The Watcher. This is a nice copy. The Watcher. See? Reaching out at the TV to get you. Have we seen that trope before? It's The Watcher. We also have Prom Dress. Prom Dress. Don't put it on. Come on. I don't know. Who cares about evil? That thing's probably dirty, dusty. So, now, moving on along. How about we check out R.L. Stine? Come on, bring it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it looks like right outside my window, except I'm not that close to the beach. That's Beach Party, R.L. Stine. This is The Girlfriend. Bought this for like $2. Look at that. It's a beautiful copy of The Girlfriend. Yeah. The Boyfriend. Cameron Chaney said this is a trash masterpiece, and he is correct. But it's lovely. It's lovely. Come on, take it to the beach. Read it in 2 hours. Remember it if you want. More than likely forget it, and you don't have to commit any brain space to it. Here's I Saw You That Night. What a awesome, awesome copy. I mean, funny as hell. There's nothing scary about that. That's funny. That homeboy got left behind by his boys. He's like, hey, come back. I see you. Come back. Don't stay out in the sun too long. Bring plenty of sunblock, okay? This is Beach House. You love it or hate it, really. Beach House. Another wrinkly copy that looks like it got run over by a truck. But you read these and then you donate them to Goodwill so they can resell them, and it's for a good cause. And the ones here have great stuff. For good things about this, I haven't read it, but I'm gonna. The Hitchhiker. Another wonderful cover. It's The Hitchhiker by R.L. Stine. Look at that. Let's see if I can get these in order. How about this? How about The Babysitter 1? Do you know it? Do you like it? Tell me about it in the comments. And guys, please like and subscribe. Please, I need it. Let's keep this train going here. Another sticker, a couple of them, but there it is, right? And let's see, where's part 2? Babysitter part 2. These are US editions. This is The Babysitter 2. I love the hot pink. My new book that's coming out in February is hot pink and blue. I don't know why, that just attracts my eye. That's why I like the Dolphins jerseys and hats and stuff, because they're that color. Babysitter 3. Cameron Chaney said this is where R.L. Stine should have stopped. You tell me, I don't know. I haven't read it. I read part 1. Liked it. Didn't think it was all that, in particularly, but yeah, it was okay. I'm going to read them all. Even part 4, which is coming up, and which I hear is terrible. Here it is. Babysitter 4. The last 2 are the UK editions again. That's pretty nice. I gotta admit, that's a nice cover right there. This is The Babysitter 4. What's it all about? I don't know. I haven't read it. Blind Date by R.L. Stein. Blind Date. Yeah. The Snowman. Now here we got The Snowman. The Snowman, wow. That's nice. I feel like I've seen that before somewhere else, but there it is. The Snowman by R.L. Stein. The Dead Girlfriend, my God, who doesn't want that on their shelf? This is a pristine, beautiful first edition, come on. I would be lying if I said it's a first print, but I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. No, it's not. But it's the first edition, like fourth print. Call waiting. Remember when that was a thing? Call waiting. You'd say, hang on a second, click. Oh boy, I gotta go. It's important on the other line. I'll talk to you later. People know too much now. They're like, you're lying. I can tell. They could probably prove it. They could probably go online and hack some system and come back with real data and say, see, I told you, you were lying. This is Hit and Run. Boy, R.L. Stein, he was getting after it, wasn't he? Dude wrote, what, 400 books? And it has new series I'm just finding out about all the time. But this is Hit and Run. Don't know anything about it. Can't wait to read it. What else we got here? That's our R.L. Stein. Okay, so we do have Hide and Seek by Jane McFan. That's another beautiful cover. All embossed, you know. Look at her eyes. You already know what's on the other side. We got The Phantom. I read this. I kind of liked it. I like these sports movies. It takes me back to high school when I was playing basketball and football and, you know, always around cheerleaders and in the gymnasium and on bus trips. Brings back good memories. Some also tragic memories. The Surfer. I find good books when I'm digging. I can't remember where I found this, but I was just hearing that somebody said it was very rare, and I found it like the next day. But I'm a digger from way back, you know, like 25 years. I've been going to Goodwills and the Salvation Armies and all kinds of thrift stores and consignment shops most of my life, and I really love it. And I like to really search for stuff. Here's Camp Fear by Carol Ellis. Look at that. Man. Yeah, it's all embossed. It's a beautiful cover. The Body by Carol Ellis. Yes, that sold me. When I saw that, I was like, I don't care. I gotta get it. Still, it was like $10, but for some, that's splurging in a lot of cases. You know, some first editions are more expensive. If you get them from the UK, they're more expensive. And some folks at Etsy and eBay know what they got, and they're kind of expensive, but you know, it adds up after a while. Wonderful cover. The Window. Yes, this one too. Sold me. I like those covers that make you do a double take. You know, and you're like, whoa, what was it the first time that caught my eye? Look at that. That's The Window. Did I miss any? I hope I didn't miss any. I can't believe it. That looks like that's it. Thank you for sticking with me while I talked to you and showed you my Point Horror collection. You guys are amazing. I'm not sure what's next. Maybe Christopher Pike or maybe another book haul. But I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Please keep reading. Call somebody you know. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're sorry. Live to fight another day, and rock on.